Hello everyone and welcome back to VoidSpace Alpha. In this playthrough of City Skylines 2 in New Salopia, I've actually lost my mouse. Where's my mouse gone? It's up here. Okay, cool. Yeah, look, welcome back. Sorry it's been a while since I have recorded an episode, but I've just been, October's a busy month for me, but I just want to take the opportunity to say thank you to the now, what is it, over 44,500 people that have subscribed. Look how bad the traffic issues are around this city. It's so bad. So yeah, look, thank you so much to everyone that has taken the time to subscribe. I think what I want to do today, so spoiler alert, I did record an episode, but the footage got destroyed and the game crashed. That's the reason the footage got destroyed. But I took this rail down here and I ended up linking it up down here, and I built like a small town here. But I think it might be an idea to either start building out these suburbs here, or we have got 117 tiles left to purchase. I mean, how many tiles would it cost to purchase everything? It'd be 358. Okay, so the choices are, do we continue to build suburbs down here? And I think that might be a pretty decent idea. And, they've got rail access here, so we could probably snake a rail into here and then do a bridge that comes across here. Do you know what that seems like a good idea. That doesn't require us buying any tiles. We can move these horrible things out of the way, and yeah, we can kind of just get everything ticking along then. So I tell you what, let's do that, right? Let's just bring that out to there. Let's destroy that. Let's move this firehouse onto this road. Yeah, the terrain's going to be all screwy over there at the moment. What kind of road have we got here? Looks like a big 8-lane road. So let's upgrade this to like a big 8-lane road, like so. And I think it's probably apt to do the same thing over here. We've got a road maintenance depot, so let's get that moved to there. That seems okay. But you know what? I feel like we should upgrade this road as well. I don't know if it's accurate to have it like so, but we're going to, and that's that. So yeah, let's start laying out the footprint of these suburbs. I kind of want to take it to a place where it's mostly level. So that was only like 0 point something. And I can bring it in over here. This is incline. What's that? 1.4. That's 3.9. But over that entire span, it's probably not that bad. Oh, actually, if I drop it down, 1.5. Okay, so if I go at 180 degrees, like so, and I'm going to definitely throw in a nice large roundabout there. I'm going to do the same thing there. And I think that is like the major arterial of our area. I'm going to lay out the roads first, and I like the idea of not changing these roads because they're kind of historic roads, right? They're part of the build. Tell you what I will do is build more of this 8-lane road out here, which puts some contours on, and then completely ignore them because I forgot to turn on the curve tool, like so. Yeah, go round like that. And I think we'll continue that round like so. Like that. Like so. Can I bring that into this roundabout? I can, but it looks flipping ugly. I'm going to get rid of that. And what I might do is just take the level terrain tool, push this all back a bit on here, and I might just smooth this all out. Let's just drop that back a bit, smooth that out, and let's take this one here, In fact, let's take that level. Can I smooth that out? Make it look pretty? No. Okay, so you've got to go. Let's try that again. Let's just smooth that all out again. And you know what? I think we might just throw in a cul-de-sac here. Like so. So if you end up at the bottom of this road, the only way out is to go up and all the way around out to there. I think that's reasonable in terms of a town planning. We do need to relocate this wind farm. And I don't think we need to relocate it far. I think we can just relocate it just south a little bit. Okay, so it's just Control R to move things. It's good to know the hotkeys after 20 odd episodes. We'll fix the cabling in a moment. That's not going to work. Right, okay, let's go underground. Let's start demolishing some stuff like these cables. Like up to there. Up to there. I wish there was just like an area drag to demolish things. Instead you've got to do it like a click and drag, which is a little bit fiddly because if you don't get it right, it doesn't really do it, which is a bit of a problem. Right, that's that sorted. Now we need to lay underground cables on these, so right, okay, so that's all of it connected up, apart from that one. So where's the quickest, shortest distance to connect this up to the grid? It's going to be to there. So that's power back on. I mean, how are we doing on power? Yeah, we're still exporting, which is great. Now we need to get some small roads and start kind of just sorting this out, really. Let's turn contours back on. Right, so that does go pretty far down. That's pretty level. Whereas I can pull this down and go like that. How does that look on the ground? Yeah, it looks okay. I've had the curse of watching a few of the City Planner Plays episodes, and that guy makes some beautiful, beautiful things. And yeah, it just makes me feel woefully inadequate. So, yeah, that's okay, I suppose. Right, let's try and do our best job at filling in these gaps here. Like so. Definitely want some crazy angles. And we're going to want something like that. Yeah, that seems about right. We're going to want to take this over to there, crossing those contours. That goes like that. Now, if I can go like that, that certainly opens things up. Now, before I do any more, I'm going to want to throw in some train connections. I'm going to go for small train stations. And I'm definitely going to go on there, I think. So this is going to be the train area that feeds it. This train station is going to go into this old industrial area. And I think we'll lay in the tracks for it now so that we can build around the tracks. So, let's go up. Let's elevate this a little bit. Like so. So that starts elevated but drops down and then carries on coming up this side. Can we go... No, we can't go underground. That looks like a scary roller coaster. So actually, can we... We can just turn like that. And we can turn like that. We can go like that. And I think we're going to have to put this 4-lane road in underneath. Just, yeah, because of that reason. Like so, just so we can gauge the distance we're going to jump over. Like so, and then I think like that. If we page down, or is it saying turn too tight there? Okay, right. So like that, and then maybe just drop down. Okay, that fits in. I don't know if it's the best looking rail in the world, but that certainly fits. Then it's just a case of connecting up these two lines. Now, what I want to do, I think, is just come off of this at this angle. Like so. Come up to ground level. And then go into there. Does that connect up? Or there's... Okay, there's... Ah, this is probably because it's a 2-lane rail. Like so. Like so. Like so. Okay, cool. I'm still okay with that one-way loop going round. The two-way loop links up. So that all does actually link, which is good. So that's this suburb sorted. Then it's just a case of... That is an internal rail line, isn't it? Yes, it is. I mean, it's also a cross-map rail line. So I guess we could populate all of this, and then if we're going to do a residential area down here... Can I turn contours on without having roads on? Is that a thing? Can I do that? No. I mean, I probably can. But it's probably just easier just to press the roads button. Right, contours. Yeah, this is like a... Quite a smooth, evenly spread hill line, and then it starts rapidly rising up towards the mountainous area. So if there was another sort of suburb, it could be over in this area here. So it makes complete sense to do exactly what I'm thinking of doing right now, which is continuing on our track. So that goes out at 180. And I think, I mean, I know that's not hyper-realistic because the train is never going to have enough momentum coming out of the station to get that climb in that short of a distance. But let's just continue this on like so. Are we going to be able to weave just straight through this? We are. We're going to be able to weave straight through. And we can cross tracks as well. Obviously, that's not going to allow me to turn in any direction. But it is going to allow me to just continue this rail on over in this direction. Now, that being said, I think we can just leave that there for now, because that is our rail line of the future. Look at that bumpy, horrible bit there. That is awful. Wow. Imagine I was one of those YouTubers that really cared about that kind of stuff. What a time that would be. Right, anyways, let's bring these roads down. I want to just make it look like the local authority here has attempted to connect up these roads and provide zoning as best as they can, but they're not very good at it, a la my council. Like so. And yeah, this is going to be like a low density hub. Yeah, that's too much of a bad use of space there. Do you know what? We'll throw in here as well, just to give it some character. Throw in a cul-de-sac. There we go. Not every road leads to... God, I can't England. Not every road needs to lead somewhere. It also cuts down on the number of intersections as well, which makes for a slightly more interesting grid space. Like I say, that is a horribly sharp corner, so I'll turn that into an intersection. And we could probably just come out here like that, and then link that up there. I've made another phallic shape, haven't I? Yes, I have. That's not a good... How often, I mean, please let me know in the comments, how often do you find that you accidentally make phallic shapes in this game? Yeah, maybe that's like some sort of Freudian slip or something, I don't know. Like that. Like that. That definitely takes the phallic nature out of it. And we could probably put a crossroad in there. Right, that's a reasonable area. I tell you what, let's start with this one. Right, it's definitely going to need a small elementary school. Right, we'll put that right next to the train station. We'll give it its extension wing. We will give it its gymnasium, which we cannot put anywhere but there. That's probably not the best use of space, so let's block it all out with that. That's a pretty decent sized elementary school. Let's get a small high school, do we want, or do we just want a normal high school? I think a normal high school might not be a bad shout. Where can I put it, though? Where's the small one go? Okay, small one can go in. Let's get it like that. What upgrades has that got? It's got the big sports field, hasn't it? Yeah, you're not getting a sports field. Sorry. We'll get you a couple of extension wings in the back, like that. Just want to delete that one. Right, so that's high school. How we do it, college availability is crap at the moment, as is elementary school, so we need to fix that. Anyways, let's get a firehouse going. We can pop the firehouse there. We can chuck in a small police headquarters. Oh, and we got an upgrade. Lovely. 21 more development points, 46 expansion permits, and $450,000 dues. That's pretty cool. Right, okay, anyways, healthcare. Small medical clinic or a medical clinic. Just go for a medical clinic. Just go for the regular size one. Overlapping item dice because that road's curved. So let's chuck that in there. What have they got here? Ambulance depot. Yeah, it takes up no space. And what's this? An extra extension wing. Probably chuck two of those. One on the... Well, both of them on the back, really. Okay. So this is going to be quite a populous area. I'm just wondering whether or not we chuck in another elementary school. Just a standard one without any upgrades. Because we are really suffering on elementary school coverage, which is a bit crazy when you consider the fact that we've got tons of the things. I'm thinking now, just throw one in there. Let's... I mean, traffic is awful around here, so nobody... I mean, look at that. Just dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. And there's another way into the city over here. Yeah, that's pretty darn bad. Anyways. Can't throw stuff in here because there's things. Chucking another elementary school there. I mean, maybe some of these homes would be less inclined to be abandoned if we chucked in a few elementary schools. These are all small ones I'm throwing in. What about a decent sized one? I can throw in a decent sized one there. And do you know what? I'll throw in another one over there. There we go. That's just me getting sidetracked. Anyways, let's paint this bad boy up. Looks like the water pipe and sewage pipes are all connected up to everything because that goes over. Water trade's fine. Sewage treatment's fine. Power is fine. I think we're ready to start adding some stuff. Right? And we can do that by... Yeah, what do we want? We've got a bit of commercial demand as well. So this is waterfront housing. This is what I actually want, the mixed. So let's get that... Okay, I can't actually zone there because the train station is there. However, I can zone around the train station. They are going to start building. That's great. I don't know what... Was that the school? Yes, it was. Cool, cool, cool. Don't know if I want stuff on this road here. There used to be a way to turn zoning off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deep zoning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to leave a little gap down the center. That's okay. Right, anyways, let's get some low density knocking about. Like so. That should state demand a little bit. This is going to be some waterfront housing. Like so. And yeah, we'll just absolutely fill this place up with low density. Like that. And do you know what? I think we'll just throw in as much low density as we can. Like that. And then we'll switch to commercial. We'll get some low density commercial going in, and we might just drop it in kind of at random, really, which is kind of how you'd see shops springing up. They spring up in the craziest of places. Right, so that's that. We've now got some demand for some offices. Why is my map tool like this? It's just so awful. Has it always looked like this? Has it always been this dark, or have I got something selected that I shouldn't do? Anyways, this is showing me office demand. Let's throw in some more tower blocks over here. Yeah. Definitely get the high density stuff going in over there. And now we've got really high density demand and industrial demand, which I think might be a thing that we leave for another episode. But look, this area is building up nicely, which is great. Do you know what I'm going to do? While I'm waiting, I'm going to spend all of my development points. So let's get a grand bridge, why not? Underground car parking, automated parking building. Loads of stuff that we can find. Disease Control Center, Health Research Institute, Industrial Waste Processing. All of these things sound really good. A university, oh, that's really cool. Technical University, Medical University. We've still got tons of upgrade and development points. Emergency shelters, I mean, they sound quite useful. Let's get one of those. City Hall. The City Hall is a centre for different branches of local government. A more efficient bureaucracy, lower loans, interest rates, as well as the price of imported goods. That's really good. Central Bank. Oh, these things sound really, really useful. Do you know what? We need to build like a space centre. Yeah, do you know what? That's a thing that I haven't built yet in this area, which means the desire to live here is going to be a bit crap. I haven't built any small parks, which, here we go, small parks, let's go. So, anywhere where people haven't started building yet, I'm just going to lob in a park. We'll chuck in a park there. This is just small playgrounds. So, I can throw one in there, throw one in there. Just trying to tactically use this as best I can. Throw one in there. This has got overlapping items, which is problematic. Anyways, tiny city park? No. Dog park. Now, that is important. We'll throw in at least a few dog parks. People are building there, and I kind of want to, like, still give them a reason to build. Small plaza and campfire site. Now, this area isn't linked up, but what I'm thinking is this old historic area here, we could just gravel road it up. Yeah, we're going to have to bulldoze this guy's house. Halo Heights are able to touch the skies. New signature building available. Okay, that is great. Let's do that. That's just demolished a load of houses that have been condemned. That's okay. Right, okay, so this actually probably needs to just relink on there. Sorted. And do you know what? The last thing I'm going to do before I leave today is grab this train line, which goes to here. Is there a way to edit it? Oh, there is. Like that. And I can just grab another arm of it there. And then I can put another arm of it on there. Okay, so that should actually feed some public transport in there. This definitely needs treeing up because it looks flipping awful. And this is obviously the traffic of all the people moving into our lovely new low density area here, which yeah, has a raised rail line running all the way through it, which is pretty awful, if I'm honest. This is my first time doing this. I don't know if this is a good idea, so please let me know in the comments below. But you know what? I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this episode. We've added a couple of thousand people to our city. We've surpassed the 200,000 mark, and we've added a brand new suburb, which is, you know, reasonably well serviced for, and yeah, has good access to rail and road. So look, thank you so much if you've gotten this far in the video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it massively. Popping up on your screens now will be some other videos I hope you find interesting. Please do check them out, and I'll see you in the next episode.